defeated 10 opponents and has amassed in cash and prizes a total of $41,650. How much longer will his winning streak continue? We'll find out in a moment as from Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic Tac Dough. And now, here's our host, Sweet Martindale.
Thank you. Hey, welcome back. This guy is just phenomenal at playing this game. On the last show, of course, played 4 tie games against the judge from New York, and finally he won. He's up. Well, we'll recap all that as you meet him once again. Here he is, Jay.
Okay, Wink, this current champion whose winnings total in cash and prizes has $41,650. He's now working on 2 master's degrees at UCLA. This is Dan McDade.
So here's our big winner, Dan. So far, I know I will remind you of this. You are aware of it already. $41,650, yours in cash and merchandise, and that includes 2 cars, one of which you said you would keep, the other you said you'd give to your mom, who will join us in just a moment, hopefully, as you try to beat the dragon. Before you do that, though, you are working on your master's at what, UCLA?
Yes, Wink.
Tell us a little bit about your background, Dan. What happens now after you get your master's?
Well, I spent 3 years in the Foreign Service in Brazil, and then I left that to go back to school to get a master's degree in Latin American Studies and Management, and I'd like to go on and get a doctorate in International Political Economy.
Is the fact that you have won a lot of money on this show, does that help make your decision for you that you will go on for the doctorate?
It certainly has tilted me in that direction.
Are you ready to try to beat the dragon?
Yes, I am, Wink.
All right, come on over. Let's see if we can do it. Back in the familiar position as champion. How much do you weigh? You're a big guy.
About 210.
210. How tall are you? About 6 feet?
6'2".
Yeah, big guy. Boy, you only have to realize it, stand here next to him. We'll get your mom up in just a second. First, let me just remind you that behind these numbers are various amounts of money and the mean dragon. You know that. All you have to do is get $1,000 or more. And here's what else you're going to win. Listen to Jay.
Dan, it's Tic Tac Dough's Outdoor Fun Package. First, to get you in the swing of things, it's tennis rackets. The new mid-sized 100% graphite Pro Kenix Black Ace tennis racket. Power control, lightweight with low vibration. Black Ace from Pro Kenix. And next, to bring your TV viewing outdoors, it's a portable color TV. Portland 13-inch portable color television set. 100% solid state, low power consumption. 3 push buttons, control power, automatic tuning, app controls. Furnished by Portland. Then to put your outdoor fun to music, the stereo. A complete home music system featuring famous realistic components, stereo receiver, turntable, and speaker systems from Radio Shack. And next you'll capture your outdoor fun on film with this movie camera. It's the real-life Yashica system. This electronic 50XL sound movie camera features an automatic zoom, micro lens. You'll like its versatility and ease of handling, furnished by Yashica. And finally, Dan, after all your outdoor fun, you'll be cooling off in your new swimming pool. For healthful relaxing, it's Muskin's Fairmont Swimming Pool. It measures 24 feet round and 4 feet deep. Comes complete with filter, ladder, and accessories. The Fairmont by Muskin. And Dan, this fabulous fun package is worth, in cash and prizes, over $3,550.
Well, I think you've won just about everything if you get that pool. Rose, come on over here. Let's get Rose, your mom, up here. And perhaps she will help you once again. Last time she played our bonus game with you, you defeated the dragon, and she made the bulk of the calls. Hi, Rosie, my love. Give the old son a kiss, the young son a kiss there. He's doing all right. Now, remember, you two want to avoid the dragon, or you lose everything. Get the tick and the tack. You know it automatically means the dough. Right. She knows all of that. Let's move everything around on the board, cover everything up. You're going to see 9 numbers. And, Rose, ladies first, what would you like to select?
Oh, 6.
Number 6, all righty. Let's look behind number 6. Rose, Dan, take a look. Good number? No, bad number. Bad number. Now, you looked out into the audience before you made that selection. Did you do that, or did somebody make that pick for you?
My husband.
Oh, bah humbug. Poor guy. Now he feels terrible, and you feel all right, see?
No, we both feel terrible.
But listen, he's doing all right, huh?
Great. Oh,
gosh, he's gotten a new car for you. Did that please you a little bit?
I always say help in God and hope for my son. So
Do you need a new car?
I could use one, yeah.
Rose, look, she keeps trying to walk away.
I don't
if you take one more step, I swear I'm going to take your car away from you.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay.
No.
Let's look at the rest of the board just to show you that there was a lot of money up there, and there was a big tick and a tack. Tick in the center, tack right above it behind number 2. However, Your winnings are considerable. Nobody can take what you won away so far, and that's a total, including 2 cars, $41,650. Now stay right here. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll meet 2 new players. We'll be right back. So far, Dan, you've defeated 10 opponents. You've won 2 very nice prizes. Defeat 5 more opponents, and you can start your own dealership. Tell him, Jake.
Another brand new car! Buick's Dramatic Sensory Limited, the mid-size personal luxury car with a spacious, comfortable interior and classic exterior. The Sensory Limited by Buick. Now, back to you, Wink.
Okay, Dan, let's move right on now and meet a new opponent. Who do we have next, Jay Stewart?
Wink, coming up now, we have a personnel analyst for the city of Los Angeles. And her hobby is growing houseplants. Meet Joyce Slater.
Hello, Joyce, and welcome to Tic Tac Dough.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Tell me about your work. It sounds interesting.
Well, I screen police applicants for the city of Los Angeles.
You screen them for what?
Well, we look for motivation for their approach to handling problems and to their ability to relate well to people.
Looking at me, very honestly, would I pass the test, in your opinion?
Do you really want to know?
Well, after that question, I'm not sure I want to know. Tell me anyway.
Well, I think you'd make a very fine police officer, but I've been wrong in the past.
So has our producer been wrong in the past about some. But talking about mistakes, are you married?
No, I have a little mischief I'd like to get into before I do that. In fact, at 88, I still hope to be getting into a little mischief.
They tell me it's more fun than knitting, I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
yeah, I believe that.
I know something else that's more fun than knitting, Joyce, and I think you'll agree, and that's playing tic-tac-toe. You ready?
Yes.
Tough guy, you got a tough champion to play against. Can you beat him? Can you whoop him?
I hope so.
Let's find out. Here are the categories. Our subjects in this game, Joyce and Dan, are classical music, popular music, world capitals, jumbled words, biographies in the center, fads and follies, famous firsts, foreign stars, and military leaders. And of course, Dan, as our champion, you get the first try at the board.
I'll take military leaders in the corner, Wink.
Military leaders is his beginning point in this game. Dan, this World War II commander, who was a brilliant military strategist, was the first chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and became a 5-star general in 1950. His first name is Omar. What's his last name?
Bradley.
Right, Omar Bradley. Put it next there, Mr. Computer. Let's move them all around on the board and turn to Joyce for her first selection.
Well, I'll go for the center for bios.
Going to go for bio. It's worth $300, Joyce, and a little harder. This American war hero wrote his autobiography entitled To Hell and Back, and then played himself in the movie version of the book. First, I want you to name him and then name the war in which he distinguished himself. And I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Joyce, this guy wrote his autobiography entitled To Hell and Back and then played himself in the movie version of his book. Name him.
George Patton.
No, it was Audie Murphy.
Okay.
Audie Murphy, and the war, of course, was World War II. Let's move the categories around. Still $200 in the pot, and Dan's going to try to do something about that. Try to make it 4, possibly 5. Dan, what's it going to be?
I'll take world capitals in the corner, Wink.
Okay, world capitals. Dan, Beethoven was born in the city which became West Germany's capital in 1949. Name it.
Bonn.
Right, Bonn. Bonn, West Germany. Another X on the board. Let's shuffle them again. Okay, Joyce, try again. Looking for that first O.
Okay, bottom, middle, pop music.
Popular music
It's a
for
block.
a block. This pop group of the 60s, which was actually created to star in a television show, had several hit records including Last Train to Clarksville and I'm a Believer. To block Dan, name the group.
The Monkees.
Right, got that one. Good for a block. Let's shuffle the categories. Put it over down there, bottom center. $600 to pot, Dan.
I'll take world capitals in the middle, Wink.
Okay, world capitals again. In 1912, government officials decided to build a new capital city in India. The city was formally opened in 1931 and is still the capital of India. Name it.
New Delhi.
Right, New Delhi, India. Put it. Let's move them around again. In the pot, $800. Joyce?
Pop music, top left.
Going for a block,
A block.
popular music. The 1975 Grammy winner for Best Record of the Year was the album Love Will Keep Us Together. For a block, name the husband and wife team who recorded it, Joyce.
Captain and Tennille.
Right. You blocked Dan again. Put it over there. 4 boxes remaining on the board, Dan. Let's shuffle them around and see what comes up for you to pick from. $1,000 in the pot. Where do you move from here?
I'll take classical music in the corner, Wink.
All right, top right-hand corner for classical music. This family of Viennese composers have in their combined repertories such compositions as the Emperor Waltz and Tales from the Vienna Woods. Dan, name this family.
Strauss.
Right. Strauss. Another X on the board. Joyce, 3 boxes remaining. Let's shuffle and see what you have to select from. They are military leaders, fads and follies, and bios. Where do you move?
Fads and follies. I'm going to try that block.
Okay, fads and follies in the center. It's worth $300 to the pot. During the 60s, a song called Sidewalk Surfin' inspired a fad that's still popular today. The song was recorded by a duo who had previous hits with Dead Man's Curve and Little Old Lady from Pasadena. Now, I want you to name the fad and then name the duo. And here's some time to think about it. Joyce, the fad was called Sidewalk Surfin'. Name the fad.
Skateboarding.
That's right. Now name the duo who had previous hits with Dead Man's Curve and Little Old Lady from Pasadena.
Jan and Dean.
Right, for that center box. Very good. Jan and Dean, put an O there. $300 into the pot, takes it up to $1,500. 2 boxes remaining, Dan. Let's shuffle and see what comes up for you. You can pick from bios or classical music.
I'll take classical music for the win, Wink.
Answer this on classical music. You'll have Tic Tac Dough. You'll also win $1,700 added to your prior winnings. Your grand total would then come to $43,350. Then, this Russian-born composer became a U.S. citizen in 1945. His most famous works are ballets like The Firebird and Petrushka. For a total of $43,350, name him.
Stravinsky?
Right, Igor Stravinsky. For Tic Tac Dough. Well, that game didn't take just a heck of a lot of time. That vertical 3 X's up on the board means Tic Tac Dough, $1,700 to you, Dan, and a grand total, as I mentioned, of $43,350 with the opportunity to try to beat the Dragon again. So hang on, Dan. Joyce, it might have been a sort of a quick game, but it really came down to a couple of very important boxes on the board, so it was a well-played game. As you leave us, I have a couple of very nice prizes for you backstage. Joyce Slater, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Say goodbye to Joyce. We'll be back right after these words. And ready to try to defeat the Dragon is Dan and his lovely mom, Rose. And would you join me over here at the big board? We'll get underway. Hey, welcome back. Now, let's change our luck this time, okay? Last time, first call was the Dragon, wasn't it, Dan?
Yes, it was.
All right, Rose, and you made that call, but it wasn't your fault. It was
My
the hubby's.
husband helped me.
So you make your own decisions this time, all right?
Right.
All right. Time to play the bonus game. Avoid the Dragon. Just remember that the Dragon can be behind any one of these boxes. Look at him, Rose. He's jumping all around. Where he comes up, we don't want to find out. Let's cover him up now. Just make sure to avoid him. Reach $1,000 or more and automatically get the Tic and the Tac, and you'll get the dough, plus all of these prizes. A tennis racket, portable color TV, stereo, movie camera, a swimming pool, no less. Prizes coming to over $3,550. Are you prepared and ready?
Right.
Do you have a lucky number in your head?
I won't say it. I'll take number 5.
Number 5. Okay. You're sure of that? Number 5. All right. Let's look behind number 5. Rose, take a look. Do you like this or do you dislike this? You like that? All right. All you need is one more call. Add that to the Tac and you got an automatic win. What is your dad saying?
Number 1.
All right, hold on a second now. Hold on. We have some confusion in the backfield here. He looked out there. His dad said take 2, and he said, I'll take number 1. She says take number 2. What do you want to do?
1.
She says 2, he says 1. Dad's holding up 3. Let's look behind number 1. What's behind number 1? Is it Tac to go with Tic for a quick win? Are they going to make it easy on themselves? Let's take a look. Yeah, there it is. Now, wasn't that easy? You made that look so simple. I said, you made that look so simple, Roach. She said, I did. Yeah, well, you take a little credit. Come on. Who's to know? Take some credit. you don't take all the credit. Well, you're going to have to give it to the old, your husband out
Well, I
there.
take at least half credit for Danny.
That's true. That's for sure. Nobody can argue that point. Rose, congratulations to you. And don't go away, Rose. Look at those shoes, those red feet. Hey, congratulations to you. Hey, listen, let's just for fun, if you called out a number where you thought the dragon was going to be, where would it be?
I probably would have said the wrong one because I was thinking of 9.
So you'd say probably number 9. Let's just for fun take a look at number 9 first and see if the dragon was behind number 9. See if her intuition was right. She stayed away from 9, and let's look behind it and see if she was $400 behind 9. Let's look at the rest of the numbers. Where was the dragon? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, or 8. There it was behind number 4. All right, you got everything that we offered you. You won. You didn't waste any time. Your grand total now is up to $46,900 in cash and prizes. And, of course, as long as you keep winning in games, you can just keep right on going as our champion. You want to do it again? Silly question. Get over there. You go take your seat, and you go stand over there, Dan. Okay, Jay, who's next to take him on?
Rick, here's a gentleman who owns a restaurant in Hollywood, which was originally built by John Barrymore as a hunting lodge. Meet David Bowman.
Hi, David.
Hi, Wink.
A hunting lodge right in the very middle of Hollywood, crowded Hollywood?
Absolutely. In 1925, when Barrymore built the place, West Hollywood, in fact, Sunset Strip, was a very wild, open country with a lot of wild animals.
Yeah, well, the spaces aren't so wide anymore, but I understand the action is still pretty wild there in Hollywood. They tell me. I really can't speak from... But what else can you tell us about the place, David, that you know, comes to your mind?
Well, a good friend of Mr. Barrymore's was Errol Flynn, the actor, and Mr. Flynn lived in the guest house for several years, about 6 years, where there were some very wild parties.
Yes, David, yes.
As legend has it.
Yes, David.
Wild.
Oh, my gosh, she's going to stop on us. As legend has it, well, listen, if you win later, maybe we can, you know, get some more of those details, huh?
Could possibly be.
All right, now, I hate to bring you down to earth with something as tame as Tic Tac Dough, but we
got to win some bucks.
All right, here we go. Let's win some bucks. David and Dan, who's it going to be? First, let's see what the subjects are going to be. They are solar system, television westerns, mixed drinks, the 20s, potluck pictures, big and little, the Arabs, Israel, and funny men. I was ahead of the lights today. All right, Dan, select.
I'll take potluck pics in the center, Wink.
Potluck pictures in the center. All right, it's worth $300. Take a look at this picture, Dan. In a popular motion picture of 1971, this young actress portrayed a nightclub singer. First, name the motion picture, and then name the actress, and I'll give you a few seconds to think about your answer. Dan, from a motion picture, 1971 was the year. She played a nightclub singer. First, name the motion picture.
Cabaret.
Right. Name the actress.
Lisa Minnelli.
Right, or Liza Minnelli. Liza Minnelli. That's very good. Good for the center box in the next. Let's move the categories around. This will be David's first opportunity. $300 to pot. David, what do you see that you like?
I think we're going to try Funny Men up on the left-hand top.
Okay, funny men. During the 30s and 40s, this trio of funny men made almost 200 shorts, most of which are still seen on television, David. Their individual names were Larry, Moe, and Curly, but they were better known by a collective name. What was it?
The Marx Brothers.
No, the Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges, Larry, Moe, and Curly. All right, let's move the categories around. Still $300 in the pot. 1X on the board. Dan going for 2.
I'll take the Arabs, Wink.
The Arabs, first time in the category on this question. In August 1979, the American ambassador to the United Nations was forced to resign as a consequence of his unauthorized contact with an Arab representative of the PLO. Name the ambassador.
Young.
Yes, Andrew Young. We put an X there and shuffle them around once again. Different positions taken by the varying subjects. David?
I'm going to go for a block with the Arabs.
Yeah, you need this one very,
Yes,
very
indeed.
badly. In 1958, David, 2 Arab nations merged to form a new country called the United Arab Republic, which was dissolved in 1961. Now, to block Dan, name one of the 2 nations.
Of the United Arab Republic?
Yes.
Saudi Arabia.
No. Egypt or Syria. 2 Arab nations in 58 merged to form a new country called the United Arab Republic, dissolved in 1961. Name one of the 2 nations, Egypt or Syria, would have been acceptable. So, still 2 X's on the board, no O's, $500 in the pot as we shuffle again. And Dan, it'll be your turn to select. Move the categories all around. Dan, what would you like?
I'll take potluck pics for the win, Wink.
Thought you might go for that one, Dan. If you answer this, You'll pick up $700 in cash added to your prior winnings. Your total would then reach $47,600. Take a look at this picture, Dan. This scene shows two popular comedians in their famous television roles. Name the series in which they appeared for a total of $47,600.
The Honeymooners.
Right, for Tic Tac Dough. Dan, congratulations, $47,600 in cash and merchandise. And, of course, David, we have no money for you, but a couple of nice prizes, and our thanks for playing Tic Tac Dough.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Can he continue? We'll find out on the next show. Bye-bye.